Last night's 2021 NFL schedule release had fans buzzing. Today on OK's Breakdown, we'll take a look at the Green Bay Packers 2021 schedule and also discuss the Aaron Rodgers drama. Hello, everyone. My name's Owen Kasanovich, and let's get right into it. We're going to take a look at the 2021 Green Bay Packers NFL schedule. Now, they open up with the New Orleans Saints, who will not have Drew Brees as their quarterback. We know Drew Brees is going into retirement. He's retiring now. And so the Saints have quarterback options. Jameis Winston, Taysom Hill, who they paid that large contract to, and also Ian Book, former Notre Dame quarterback, the winningest quarterback in Notre Dame football history. But will Aaron Rodgers be the 2021 quarterback for the Green Bay Packers? We know a lot of news has been circulating around the Packers and Aaron Rodgers. And in my opinion, I think he'll be back in a Packers uniform for this upcoming season, but I think some things have to happen. And the things I think have to happen are, one, as much as Brian Gutekunst, the general manager, has already said he's apologized and probably would have done things different going back to last year's draft where he took Jordan Love, quarterback out of Utah State. Obviously, you wish he would have given Rodgers more notice that, hey, we're going to take this guy. And, of course, going back to the draft last year, too, both receivers were off the board for us. So that's why they went with Jordan Love. But I do see Aaron Rodgers back in a Packers uniform in 2021. We know the Packers aren't going to trade him. It costs them way too much money. And if they do trade him, it's going to be after June 2nd. Now, the Packers just brought in Blake Bortles, and there's an interesting nugget on this. I love my guy Aaron Rodgers, but whenever there's some shade thrown his way, you got to take it. And Blake Bortles has as many playoff wins as Aaron Rodgers, too, since 2017. That's impressive. And remember Blake Bortles from the Jacksonville Jaguars when he took the Jags to the AFC Championship game when Jacksonville was good for 1 year. And then, of course, they fell apart the final 8 minutes there, and Tom Brady went on to go to another Super Bowl. But taking a look at this Packers schedule, there's a couple things that jump out to me right away. One, the bye week. Week 13. That's a good bye week. The Packers will be playing football all the way till November and get that bye week in December. So it's going to be up to the Packers to stay healthy. And obviously, COVID's still around, so it'll be up to them. And they did a good job with this last year of keeping COVID away from the facility. But they're going to have to do that again. And there'll be fans back in the stands, so that'll be good, too, for football all around, to see fans back in the stands. But I really like that Week 13 bye week. That's important for the Packers. The Packers schedule overall, it's the fourth toughest schedule in the NFL based off 2020 opponents' record. So total win percentage, I believe the Packers' total win percentage from their opponents is like 500. It's over 500, and it's close to 55%. So that's the fourth toughest schedule, and you can see why. You're playing teams like the Saints. 49ers had a down year, but the 49ers are a good team. You're playing the Ravens, the Browns, Los Angeles Rams, Kansas City Chiefs, Arizona Cardinals, Seattle Seahawks. There's a lot of tough teams on this. But I do think, and I like to break the Packers schedule down when I look at it for my team and I say, hey, it's all about quarters, right? A lot of coaches do that. They break their schedule down in quarters. We take a look at the first quarter, weeks 1 through 4. On the road against the Saints, home versus Detroit. That's a Monday night game in week 2. Week 3, go to San Francisco for a Sunday night game. And week 4, an afternoon game on CBS at home against the Pittsburgh Steelers. For me, the worst that we can do out of this is 2-2. I don't see us going 1-3. I don't see us going 0-4 like that. That doesn't happen. No matter. And this is with Aaron Rodgers as our quarterback. And I could even see us going 3-1. So that takes care of the first quarter, potentially 3-1, right? Then you go to the second quarter, weeks 5 through 8, at Cincy, at Chicago, versus the Washington football team at home. and then a Thursday night game, 7:20 at Arizona. And the Bengals, Chicago, and Washington are all noon kickoffs. That's two road game. No, three road games in that stretch. That's going to be hard. Road games against Cincy, Chicago, and Arizona in Week 8. The only home game is Week 7 versus the Washington football team, who has a really good defense. So in the second quarter, I see us taking, I would say possibly 3. I see us losing against Arizona. On the road. That's a tough game. Arizona is going to be much better this year. Kyler Murray's going to have a really good year. Of course, J.J. Watt, Chandler Jones. This defense is good for the Cardinals. So that puts us at a pretty respectable record when you have I have us a win versus New Orleans, win versus Detroit, a loss against San Francisco, a win against Pittsburgh. So that's 3-1 there. A win versus Cincy, a win versus Chicago, a win versus Washington. So I have us at 6-2 through the first 8 weeks of the season. That's pretty respectable. That's a good start. Now this is where it gets tough too, as well. Even more tough for the Packers. The third quarter, weeks 9 through 12, at Kansas City, versus Seattle, at Minnesota, versus the Rams with Matt Stafford. That's going to be tough. So I think we're going to take an L against Patrick Mahomes in Kansas City on Arrowhead. Aaron Rodgers hasn't played well there, even with that nice throw he had in 2019. Seattle, we always beat Seattle and Russell Wilson at Lambeau. Not worried about that one. So we're sitting at 7-3. At Minnesota, I think we take that one. We could even see Kirk Cousins, of course, the quarterback, but I see us getting a win there. So that puts us to a more respectable record at 8-3. Then the Rams, I see us taking the Rams, a playoff rematch with Matt Stafford as the quarterback, 9-3 going into the bye week. And then to finish up, home versus Chicago, on the road against Baltimore, versus Cleveland on Christmas Day, versus Minnesota, and at Detroit to end the season with the new Week 18 in the season, so an extra win. So 9-3 coming out of the bye. We play the Bears at home, Sunday night game. Packers win, 10-3. We're going to take an L against Baltimore. Lamar Jackson, I feel like, is going to run all over us. Beat Cleveland, come back home and beat Cleveland to get to 11-3 on Christmas Day. Beat Minnesota and lose to Detroit. So that puts us at, if I have the math right, (13-4). That should be good enough. Sorry for the long pause. Gotta make sure the math's right. But that puts us at 13-4 for the 2021 season. Now, if Aaron Rodgers somehow doesn't find his way back in a Packers uniform, I think the Packers will be okay, whether it's Blake Bortles who starts or Jordan Love. I'd like to see Jordan Love, and of course, we do get preseason games this year. Those start August 14th. The Packers play Houston at home, the Jets at home, and they travel to Buffalo. It'll be cool to see Zach Wilson in the preseason when it gets started up in August. But with Jordan Love, I say we go 10-7 at the worst. I feel like Jordan Love, it's a rookie quarterback, but we have a solid defense. We got weapons around him. But all in all, I think we'll be okay, Packer Nation. I think it'll be a fun 2021 season. There's a lot of drama out there right now, but I think we'll be okay. Thanks for joining me and following along with me, break down the Packers 2021 schedule. We're going to have a good year. I know there's a lot of noise surrounding Aaron Rodgers and what's going on there, but I think it'll be resolved here in the coming months. We got a long time till regular season, of course, training camp and mini camp. You'd like to have it wrapped up. But thanks for following me here on OK's Breakdown. Hope you have a great Thursday afternoon. I'm going to go catch the Brewer game. Got an afternoon game here on YouTube. Go Brewers. Corbin Burns back on the mound. Signing off, guys. Thank you. Appreciate it.